Hey, here we are. This is Agents of Yesterday has been released here on Star Trek Online, and this is the pilot review show. My name is Scott Ross, and joining me like normal, we got Timberwolf here with us.
Ah! Hey, how's it going?
Instead of his howl, you get that today, folks.
Whoa, no, I can do the howl too. I was just saving it for later. Get into the game, which, gotta love patch days. Love the game, but whenever there's a patch like this,
It's
for some reason, it takes forever
yep.
to just get to the loading screen.
Some people have that issues. So this, for those who aren't aware, tomorrow is also going to have another little update to fix some things because hopefully we don't get it. I haven't played the intro yet for the new Agents of Yesterday faction, but there's some people that have some issues with it, which is to be expected. This is a brand new expansion that they've done and that they're releasing, plus everything else that's going on. There's still the Rise event that's going on here too, so that code's still active and employed in the game right now as it is. So hopefully we don't make this a short stream because of the fact of this bug that's going on. If not, we'll try making a second character because I got 2 open slots. We'll see how lucky we get here. So this is the character being created. You've seen it from the very beginning. I kind of want you guys to kind of see and experiences, just because. So just kind of like the doing the regular Starfleet factions, most of the things are pretty much exactly the same. There's not a whole lot of differences here. And this is everything that Timber's seen in on Tribble as well, so nothing new there.
Which, forgive me, I'm eating. So if you hear a crunching sound, that is the nachos that I have for dinner. Yeah, it was beautiful on Tribble. I have no doubt it's going to be amazing on Holodeck. I am looking forward to those 2 new missions that nobody got to play until today, though.
Yes, that's one of the things that can be kind of fun. We're not going to play for a couple hours at least. We're not sure how long we're going to play until we get tired or until we get done with the stream. We'll see where that goes. Forever and ever and ever. But I'm going to go with a good tactical captain. I mean, you see that they got the actual colored shirts like they have in the original series. Engineers all red. The red shirts that all die. And then the gold tactical shirts. Uniforms, all different. I'm kind of more towards the, you know what, I'm going to do something a little different though. Oh, I can change it here. Never mind. They changed that. I thought you had to change that at the very beginning with the sex of the character. Interesting that the female character loses the dress uniform. Could have swore I saw that in the picture. Let's go back to mail real quick. I'm kind of curious on this. Yeah, see right there. There's dress uniform for the females. Bug!
Well, Christopher Hodgkins, I know you're watching. Guess what? We got paperwork for you.
Where is he at?
Yeah, bring him down here. Let's give him the paperwork alive.
Hey, Chris.
We got paperwork.
Got paperwork for you.
I told you you'd have reports today.
So,
That you did.
streaming right now. I can show you exactly what's going on if you want to check out the Twitch station here.
Hey, bring it up right quick. I also have pizza.
Pizza! Everyone's eating. I'm not eating. What the crap?
Pizza.
Blacker.
I know, right? I should have been eating by now. So anyways, you have the dress uniform here, and you see that there's male and female. Oh, you got it up yet, or are you still pulling it?
It's doing an ad right quick.
Oh, okay. I'll wait. Just to make sure you can see it. So, yeah. I haven't even got into the tutorial. I'm just in creating characters.
Yeah, told you. Oh, finally! I can play the damn game. Yay.
Yay!
I'm gonna laugh if one of you gets hit with that tutorial bug.
Well, see, if it's anyone, it'd be me that'd be bad to get hit with on that.
I mean, let's reference the SNR game of every fucking day. Let's just go there.
We just went there. Yes, the SNR drinking game.
I'm gonna check my main tune real quick, and then I'm gonna create my
Okay,
tune.
I can
Scott.
see it.
Okay, so you see that there's male and female in the picture for the dress uniform. Switch to female sex. Notice what's missing.
Hint: it's the dress uniform.
It's not even an option I can select.
Really?
Yeah. Not even an option.
Yeah, that's gonna need to get looked at.
Yeah. So there you go. Have fun with that.
Oh lordy, kind of figures.
Yeah, that's... That's a thing there, so...
You're welcome, sir.
Nope, I'll get that one filed.
Yep, that's... Not even in the game and I'm getting issues there, so yeah.
Up, I'm beamed into space at K7, and I already see a Vengeance. And she is a beauty.
Alright. Same setup as everything else. Holy crap. A lot of badges? Alright.
This portion of our show brought to you by The Sound of Silence.
The Sound of Silence! Yes! Just gotta focus here. Focus! You know, the nice thing is they're actually, like, the names are actually make sense. They're not... Like, if you do a random name, all of a sudden the name isn't, like,
Yep.
some random species name or anything. They're names you would expect to see. Oh, maybe some of them.
She'd make it a chick with a short skirt.
Scott,
What?
you remember how we were talking about lens flare?
Yep.
The lockbox has lens flare on the icon. The lockbox. Cryptic, y'all have done some great, just some nice work here. But really, I got nothing. I got nothing.
That would be the cake right there. Lens flare and everything.
People like you, I hope they put lens flare on the ship itself.
Oh, I knew you'd say that.
Murasaki 312. Our orders: investigate the disappearance of a science vessel in this area.
Alright.
Search and rescue operations are about to commence.
Tired of dealing without being wireless. I'm gonna make that wired. Oh, look. Restart later.
People you can interact with have icons above their heads.
And I don't need anything like that. And they still did not fix the captain's feet being partially in the block he's sitting on. Along with the ensign sitting down. Oh look, he's pushing through the actual display over here. So there's a lot of things they still got to fix as far as things like that.
I need to get not so fast. We can't use the transporters due to atmospheric interference.
Yep.
We'll need to take a
So-
shuttlecraft down. Use the sensors to locate a safe landing site.
I mean, he looks like... The graphics are on max, I should say, and he looks like crap. Even your main character is somewhat slipping into the floor itself. So the still issues, still bugs, you know. I mean, this is to be expected.
Excellent. I've assigned
So-
Ensign Mears to your landing party. She's been to Taurus 2 before. Her insight will be
What's up?
valuable. Meet up with her.
Now
in the
I'm
shuttle.
getting.
Don't
Upper
forget to
at
grab a
BRB.
phaser. in the
All right. So some people are able to get through the tutorial. Not everyone is running into the issues with the tutorial.
Ensign Tarsi, reporting for duty. The captain's asked me to make sure you get back
So-
in one piece. And let's see, M-class planet, barely. The Taurians are big, primitive, and quick to anger. I'd keep my phaser handy if I were you. Speaking of which,
Yeah. Oh, look, a bunch of people right there. Oops. I've heard some people being stuck here where they're trying to shoot the targets.
good shooting, Lieutenant. That should be enough. Unless you want more practice.
Alrighty.
Ensign Mears, reporting is ordered. I'm ready when you are. Though I was one of the so-called Galileo 7, a science team sent to study the Murasaki effect. Our shuttle crashed on Taurus 2. Not all of us made it back to the Enterprise alive. Thank you. You can see why I'm reluctant to return to such a place. Yes, of course you're right. Lieutenant.
Alrighty.
I am a
You still leading there, Timber?
I will perform my duties. You can count on me.
Yeah.
Food.
A little bit of good news.
Okay, good news is what?
After you didn't get hit with the bug, I now have a workaround for the stream and folks that may be hit with the tutorial bug.
Okay.
Alright, so anybody on stream has been hit with the tutorial bug for HNC yesterday.
It's just as grim as
Basically,
I
the
remembered
bug
you.
works as this.
My
As soon as
spirit's
you zone in, then...
Creatures are out there, watching us. Right.
Okay, mirror then in the chat. But anyway, the way it works is if you zone into the tutorial, get the cutscene, all that stuff, you may notice that there's no box there for you to interact with anybody. You can't interact with the consoles, the captain, anybody. Well, and Kirby's wanting to know if we're doing an episode, by the way.
Yeah, we are.
But essentially, how you get around it is watch the cutscene.
Wow. Big.
Watch the cutscene.
Yeah, whenever you first zone in onto the character, watch the cutscene. If you skip it, that's what's messing it up.
Oh, so you have to watch the cutscenes.
You have to watch the cutscene.
Interesting.
If for whatever reason that does not work for anybody on the stream, please put up a bug report so I can tell them that.
There's your crash shuttle.
Y'all don't mind doing me that much of a solid, but
Look, someone's over there.
let me go tell some other folks right quick.
Alright. Because I know there's some people that had that issue.
That happened. happened.
What happened?
Well, you know me. Was preparing a agency yesterday friendly build. Using the retrofit phasers
Yep.
from everything old is new. So I had 7 of them sitting in my inventory, ready to go for one of these builds. The everything old is new phaser has changed as of today.
Really?
It's no longer considered a retrofit phaser beam. They have changed the icon, and now they are considered twin phaser beam arrays. So they all have the same look that you would have seen off of the 1701 from the show, firing off the twin beams. That's what the mission has changed to now. Let me verify by bringing up the mission itself.
What do they feed these things?
And it has. So anybody playing Everything Old is New, you no longer have retrofit phasers. Now it's twin phaser beam arrays. They're blue, but now they're twin beams. So when you broadside, it's going to technically look like you're hitting a target with 16 beams when it's really 8. That's a kind of a cool effect.
Interesting.
I thought so.
Well, that'll change how things work with that. That'd be...
And at the very least, it's good immersion when you get, say, the Tier 5 Ranger.
Mm-hmm.
It's not going to be retrofits. You're going to have a whole lot of dual beams firing in all directions.
We should get those supplies back to camp.
Yeah. So that makes a little difference there.
Am I glad to see you? We thought we were stranded here with those monsters. Those supplies you brought will come in handy while we wait. Just put them over there for now. I think.
Also,
there's some
Scott,
more
I haven't
clothes are right.
I haven't opened any boxes yet, but on my main tune, I did open some bridge officer training manuals.
Yeah.
We should show the survivors how to shoot.
I want to say that we're gonna have to do some testing when we get a chance with Chris,
A phaser?
Wait,
because the tactical power.
this?
It's a cone AoE weapon disable, so you're disabling yourself and your target for 5 seconds. The moment you take any damage, it's broken. But if, let's use rank 1, which rank 1 is Ensign, so it's using the same ranking system as Kima
The
Sight.
targets are ready,
Mhm.
Lieutenant. Let the
If
survivors
disable on
start
self
shooting.
lasts full
And taking
duration,
some points.
plus 45.2% all damage for 5 seconds.
I get it.
So if you can get
That gives me a
through
lot more
5 seconds of
control.
not getting damaged,
Wow,
and
thanks.
on yourself,
That feels a lot
no
better.
damage to yourself, there's ways to do that. It's a 45% increase to all damage. Rank 3 is a 72.4% all damage. That's an interesting power, to say the least. The point is, you have to make for sure you don't get hit. You gotta make sure you're disabled. You can be broken by damage.
Yeah.
It's very, very interesting.
They're right behind me.
They're changing a lot of things, and that's to be expected, I think, here.
I like where it's going.
Yeah. You know, it makes sense. I mean,
Heads up, the Torians are attacking.
as he ends up with the spear right through him.
Now I've got my Agency Yesterday pack.
I plan on getting that Friday myself.
We need to get these people to safety, Lieutenant. The Torians will be back.
Well, now I gotta find my bridge officer. Where is my new bridge officer? That's the one thing I gotta find is get that bridge officer, and I'm not sure where he's at. Chris, do you have any information on that?
So far because they're scared of our
what is it?
weapons.
Well, claim my Temp Ops pack, but I'm unsure where to claim 0718.
Could be in the bridge officer tab.
Okay. Last time I was here, Scotty, Commander Scott, electrified the hull.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, how's it going, teacher?
Doing good.
I'm just kind of playing through the tutorial right now.
Yes. I did that earlier. I did record my playthrough.
Yep.
For release later.
Yeah, we're doing that right now, recording it as we're live here, so. What's your thoughts on it?
I liked it. All the TOS goodness. It was a bit long for my taste, but
You did it! Lieutenant, it worked!
Hmm.
The Torians ambushed us.
yeah.
Yeah.
I was thinking we can use.
But I did like it.
You know, that's one of the things. It is a little longer than what some people might be used to.
But it was very immersive. With cutscenes and even voice clips or sound clips from some of the episodes.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chris, I'm not seeing him.
So I liked that.
Give me just 1 second to post this.
Never mind, found him. He's under items. Why would he put it under items?
Really, that's...
That's an odd spot to put it.
It is.
You talking about the bridge officer?
Yeah. He's not an item.
Yeah,
he's
it
a
says
bridge
in the
officer.
description. It says in the description that you can find them under items when you once you purchase the ship from the store.
weird. Anyway.
I think it should be under personnel or promotional, but that's just my opinion.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming back for us.
That
Sam.
makes more
We owe you
sense.
one. Pretty sure those things were gonna have us for dinner.
Alright, I have posted up
Torians
the
appear to be in a late Stone Age state of development.
pics in 602 and 10 forward.
Now isn't the best
Okay.
time for an anthropology lecture, Skial.
Am I seeing things? Because those guys picking through the wreckage sure look like Klingons. Just what are Klingons doing on Taurus 2?
Would you guys object to me putting something in the big group?
Go ahead and do it. I mean, it's going to help them.
Is that
Chris,
a
the
Klingon
word is
pad?
given.
Looks like
Bring
they
it
aren't
to me.
used. I have some experience decrypting Klingon data. Harder to decrypt. Sure, Klingons are good at fighting.
I'm typing it up as we speak.
Many ships have fallen into our trap. We've snared a few merchant ships and a Starfleet science vessel so far. You'll be pleased to hear that we're picking up a
Looks like the Klingons are using both guile and
They got a lot of
force
voice
here,
going
Lieutenant.
over
A pretty
here.
potent combination.
It's one of the nice things.
The captain's definitely going to want to hear about this.
Yes, it is a fully voiced tutorial, so I like that.
Yeah, like every little bit has got voice, which is good. And you know, it's makes it so you don't have to read it.
Let's get back to the shuttle before more of them show up.
And they changed the grenade launch points.
I like the bridge officer. Well, I mean, among other things that you'd probably get for an android, Reboot 2.
Interesting.
Revives self to 50% HP once every 10 minutes.
And that's
It
a
has
ground.
Yeah, but it's a self.
Mhm.
Kinda nice. He doesn't have anything for space, but it's a nice ground bridge officer.
We're ready to go when you are. Hope this thing's got enough fuel to get us back to
He
the
does
ship. Are
come
you
with
ready
Energy
for the
Siphon
shuttle
3,
routine?
Tychons 2, Charge Particle Burst 1, and Tractor Beam 1, and I like the changes to Charge Particle Burst.
That's good.
And post is up.
All right.
We made it. Never thought I'd be so happy to see a shuttle bay.
Really?
I admit I had my doubts in the beginning. Didn't think I'd hold it
What was that about?
Well, something I was surprised about. Remember, we did one of our shows several weeks ago when we were talking about the rewards that had been leaked. They had been leaked briefly, and then they went away.
Yep.
They added in one that was not there before.
Really?
Well, I remember I discussed critical systems, where, you know, use an emergency power ability, you get a boost to crit chance and crit severity.
Mm-hmm.
They've also added in rapid support and the improved version, which is advanced rapid support. Personal space trait. Personal space trait. It's not a starship, it's personal. Your career-specific fleet ability has a reduced recharge time.
Frying pans into fires.
You can reduce the charge time on engineering fleet, tactical fleet, or science fleet, depending on what profession you are. But it's a personal trait.
Interesting.
One of the new rewards. That's gotta say they did a hell of a job on these rewards. Makes the Delta Recruit rewards seem like they were nothing by comparison.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shut down our primary plasma conduits. Get them running fast.
And the old-fashioned clicks and beeps.
Auxiliary power restored. Now clear out that armor. Watch out!
There's a bunch of people running around like it's nothing here. Some of this music sounds like the old TOS stuff, too.
Have you had the fight scene music
Secure
yet?
engineering next.
I'm
No,
fighting
wait, don't
Klingons
tell-
right now.
Don't tell me. I don't want to know. I'm about to just mute everybody and play it. It's, dear God.
I think we need a sock. We need a sock in the area.
Do rock you like a hurricane?
Now, that was a good song.
It's about to rock timber like a hurricane. I mean, you know.
Bridge to engineering. Please respond.
The wolf is licking his lips and ready to win.
Nice.
Alright. There it is.
Weapon Weapon power relays are up and running. Charge all phaser banks. I need you on the bridge.
Sir, incoming transmission.
Federation starship, this is Captain Kor. Surrender if you must, but I'd rather you fight with honor.
Good work, Lieutenant. The Klingons will think twice before they try to board this ship again. Now take the helm. We need to get to a friendly sector. Sensors are picking up Klingon power signatures in 2 nearby satellites. I'm thinking they're broadcasting the distress signals that lured in our ships. Bring us in close so we can scan them and find out.
There, get a couple things down here on the tray bar, so I have that all ready.
Science report coming in. The satellites are using a triaxulating signal. It's strong enough to cut through the interference and reach ships outside the nebula. Clever. Almost a shame we have to blow them up, isn't it?
No return, ladies and gentlemen.
Welcome
back.
Welcome back.
Nice work. One down.
You just muted.
Looks like this one is shielded.
Once again, I mean, this ship is beautiful how it just came out here.
Oh, yes.
Can you hear us? We're under attack by Klingon raiders. Our shields are buckling. Won't last long.
And time to kill some more ships. Yay!
Thanks for the help. Our engines are offline. Could you transfer some energy and get them started again? Thanks for everything. Good luck with the Klingons.
Kind of interesting what they got for the scanning. Did you notice that?
To our torpedo launcher. I think you'll like the results.
Do-do-do-do.
More Klingon ships detected on long-range sensors, sir.
Fire!
Your head will decorate my bridge.
So did you have a chance to play the new missions there, Chris?
I am starting to go through them now, actually. I've just now made it to the planet.
Oh. I think one of the more interesting things is when you look at the phaser that you start off with, they're a little different than normal. It's kind of nice. Bunch of people winning the ships. Because that's
Yep.
to be expected with this being a new lockbox as well.
There are no tier 6 Connies on the exchange right now.
No, I looked earlier and there was nothing. So as far as
heavy.
What's that?
It's listed under the heavy command battle cruiser.
Yeah. As far as Agents of Yesterday, I actually do enjoy it. It's actually really nice. I got to play it on Tribble, so.
Of course, on Tribble it was still a bit rough and didn't have any of the voiceover stuff. And
Yeah.
so.
But there's going to be some missions that we didn't get to play in Tribble that we'll see along the way.
I will avenge myself upon you and your lackey.
Thank you for your assistance.
So nice seeing Spock coming in again.
Looks like we're done here. Starfleet Command wants
What's that?
us and
Of course, it's the red shirt that dies first.
for Earth's space dock. Warp Factor 3.
Captain Garrett wants to see you in his office, Lieutenant, but he says to feel free to mingle with the other officers first. I'd take him up on that if I were you. I mean, how often do you get the chance to meet the crew of the Enterprise? The best of the best.
Give me a second here. Of course my mouse would have to give me issues today. Alright, there we go.
It's been a pleasure working with you. I didn't enjoy going back to Taurus too, but we got the job done thanks to you. Starfleet First Officers must be my good luck charm. Captain Garrett has requested me for a new logistics position here at ESD. Might not be as glamorous as the Final Frontier, but I've accepted.
We were in Starfleet Academy together.
If you're going into the lion's den, you'll need a medical.
Okay, what the crap.
That was some fine work back there, friend. It's not every day one walks away from a brawl with the Klingons. You look familiar. If you don't mind me saying so. Have we met before?
I like what they did with Scott here.
Must be my imagination. You meet a lot of folks serving in Star. By the way, I heard you're into the local wildlife on Taurus too. Right unfriendly to Bradley. I won't be forgetting those gigantic spears anytime soon. Look me up sometime. We'll have a drink and share some caveman tales.
In the great bird of the galaxy, that's your planet.
Of course, they have all the original characters.
Thanks for coming. I have some good news to share. First off, Fleet promoted me to admiral.
It is a little fuzzy.
Space Command.
It's not clear here.
Our ship's going to need a new captain. I've talked it over with Command, and they agree with my recommendation. You. Congratulations, my friend. I know the ship will be in good hands once I'm away.
They still got some things that need to touch up here.
I think you've gotten rid of me, though.
Graphics.
I plan on keeping you plenty busy out there.
Congratulations, Lieutenant. Every generation, Starfleet officers hear the call of duty. Hidden dangers lurk in space, and the threat of Klingon attack has made even the most stout-hearted reconsider their choice to travel throughout the stars. A last-ditch effort to find a common ground could end this conflict, but there are many who oppose peace. If the Federation is to be saved from chaos, new officers will need to take up the task of restoring peace. Live long and prosper, Lieutenant.
Come on.
I've outlined important people you should talk to while visiting Earth Space Station. Speak with the tailor to customize your appearance. After that,
Alright. Bunch of accolades that you still get when you hit level 5.
Rifle animations seem a lot smoother on the beam than they used to be.
Yeah. Alrighty. Yep, they did the looks of the Constitution Tier 1. Is that what I think just happened? Or is that ship I already purchased? I don't know.
Old school disintegration, gotta love it.
Yes, indeed.
Yep.
Of course, I'm going to switch ships over to the classic ship here. Let's see. Gotta see. Can you do it? Nope. Registered numbers reserved. Darn it. Alrighty. That's a little fun there. Okay, bartender.
I know that being a starship captain is a big responsibility. I believe you're up to the task. If you feel that your ship is ready for it, stay safe out there. Ever hear of Edron 4? Jim Kirk got into a tussle with a Gorn there and barely lived to tell the tale. Both the Gorn and the Federation have teams there now. I'd like you to back our people up in case the Gorn decide to engage in a little cowboy diplomacy. Stay safe out there.
They're ready. Check something real quick. See if can't find. They do have a bank on here, right?
Did you just finish the tutorial?
No.
Okay.
Well, depends what part of the tutorial.
Are you looking for access to your account bank or personal bank?
Account bank.
You're not going to find it on there, so go ahead and beam up to your ship and access your account bank that way.
Yay, my parts shipped.
Yay, upgrades. Although I should have did phasers. I thought I did shields as well. Maybe I didn't. Oh well. They got different icons for the engines. Or some of the engines anyways. And the torpedoes. Little different icons there. It's interesting. Alrighty, leave ship bridge. And time to go off to the next mission. Back down to the slow speed of travel.
I'm Security Chief Tarsi. Settling in okay?
It's going to take a little getting used to.
I can imagine. You'll be working with me in security, so if you need anything, just ask.
Thanks, Chief. I appreciate it.
Hey, don't mention it. Us red shirts stick together, right?
Right. You can count on me, Chief.
And as we see Daniels coming in. I got enough weapons to fill an entire ship when I get done here. And I do know what I am doing for my ship build, so that's one of the things that's good here too. Timber still going, to take it? Yeah, looks like it. Da 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 da.
Wow. Master keys have dropped down to 4.5 mil.
Really?
Really?
There's 2 of them at 4.5 mil right now.
I would not have suspected they would have dropped down.
No, they just came back up. They've been bought. Along with the next few on top of them, they're back up to 5.6. Okay.
I was about to say.
I was surprised. Oh, somebody just put another one for 4.5 mil.
You guys are getting screwed.
And it's bought, yeah. Wow, key market's changing by the second here.
Yeah, that's kind of what happens. Oops, punch it.
Yeah.
Transporter room to bridge. The geological team, supplies, and gear are ready to beam down to Edrin 4.
Ron T. Jeremy has acquired a Tier 6 Constitution.
Yeah. I like the new image that they show when you're loading stuff. It's kind of nice.
There you are. Better late than never, huh? Ensign Scouter, Starfleet Corps of Engineers. Lovely planet we've got here. Charming, if you're fond of heat and rocks. Still, it's not a complete wash. To say this place is mineral rich would be an
And
My tricorder
here we are on this
shows
planet.
Interesting mineral formations beyond this ridge.
This looks like a good place to start our scans.
Nice to see a report was spot on for once. The mineral deposits here are remarkably pure. This carbon deposit is unusually pure. Apparently, the Metrons don't prepare half-rate planets.
As we see all the stuff that's unusually pure on this island, planet.
Whoever gets the mineral rights to this planet will be pleased. Very pleased indeed. My readings indicate there might be dilithium on this planet. I'll need to take more scans to be sure. The variety of minerals in the topsoil alone is astounding. Either my tripod is broken, or the soil here has an amazingly high concentration of sulfur. Mortar fire! We'd better head back to... Whoa! The mortars have closed off the pass! We can't reach the camp! Who would do this?
Look! Over there!
It's the Gorn!
Yay! Kellen Gorn.
Woohoo! Killing Gorn.
Woohoo! But they're not dancing Gorn with pink suits on.
With pink dresses.
Yep. So.
I like dancing Gorns with pink dresses.
I made it through the tutorial, yay!
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 And maybe you can actually join me in some of these missions.
Yeah.
You know, I think the global event counter is busted.
Yeah, it hasn't updated. Although, that's not too unusual.
We need a way out of this canyon, and I'm thinking that big rock up there is it. With a little Federation ingenuity, we can topple this rock with a makeshift bomb. Once it's down, we can walk across it and get back to camp before the Gorn use the Zhangha's science team as target practice. Have you read Captain Kirk's report on this place? We have all the materials we need here to make bombs. They won't be pretty like me, but they'll get results. If you can
won't be pretty like him.
out where to place the explosives. We're going to need at least 3 bamboo containers.
Won't be pretty what?
Oh, the teller right here. He's like, they won't be pretty like me with the bombs. For those who saw the original series, yes, we're totally going in that direction. Yes, Cryptic totally did that.
Yeah.
And kill him from afar because I can. Just convenient how there's bamboo on this planet here, right?
Right. Ensign Hunter and I will construct the bombs we need to bring down this rock across the canyon. That's the easy part. It's up to you to keep those angry Gorn off us while we work. Hope you're a good shot. Well, at least the Gorn are punctual. Keep them off us! Crush that cola good, Hunter. Not like that. Finer. Careful with that. Potassium nitrate can react explosively with these materials. Now mix it with the coal. Carefully. I'd rather not get blown to pieces today, if you don't mind. We're just about done.
Love how they just happen to know the exact things to be doing to make a bomb here.
Done. Now let's get these bombs in place.
Well, of course.
Does it surprise you?
I guess they shouldn't.
The bombs are primed to blow. We should move to a safe distance.
Move to a safe distance.
Fire the hole.
And who had the remote detonator? I'm kind of curious about that. You know, a remote detonator. It's not necessarily one of those things you're always carrying around you, but
Daniels did. Daniels did, of course.
oh yeah, right, because he knew it was coming.
Mm-hmm. Exactly, of course.
Looks like some Gorn came through here. We better hurry.
Thank you. Things were looking pretty grim there for a moment. The Gorn. They kept saying the deaths of their people would be avenged, but we didn't do anything. I haven't...
Nila. No!
Good to hear from you. Thank you for saving my people. We're making repairs, but it'll be some time before our engines are back online. Long-range sensors here. They're coming back.
I should have brought. I should have sent over a fire at will manual for myself.
And BRB.
Alright.
Thanks for covering us. The Gorn would have made short work of my ship otherwise. I owe you one. Slow but steady. Our warp drive is still disabled, but we're making progress. Thanks. I hate to ask, but something's bothering me. We picked up strange energy readings before the attack. Could be nothing. Sending it now. I'd start with the debris of the Gorn ship that was destroyed. There might be a clue there.
Alrighty. All the fun things to do here, right?
Picking up debris from the Gorn ship. Some trace elements of weapons grade plasma. Sir, I know who did this. It's the Romulans. I'll shade my eyebrows if I'm wrong. It's the Romulans, I'm sure of it. There's more bad news. The Gorn are coming back, weapons hot. Orders?
It's the same ship as before. Let's get back in full
strength. And back to this.
This space equally, Federation. Your unprovoked act of aggression against our research vessel tells me otherwise. I see no Romulans, only Federation ships. Do you think me a fool, Captain? Most convenient, Captain. But I am unconvinced. Produce these Romulans that you claim destroyed our ship, or prepare to pay for your crimes.
Captain, I've got an idea. can generate a charged particle burst. We might expose their cloak.
You're quite the clever one, Captain. Too clever, I'm afraid. No one can know of our actions here today. Your death, how regretful, is necessary.
And time to kill a bunch of ships now.
And I've returned.
Welcome back. Yeah, da, da, da.
Well fought, Federation. The hegemony will remember the Romulan treachery today, and your assistance in exposing it. I propose we continue our joint surveys of Edrin 4 under a mutual non-aggression pact.
So there was another player on the field. Nice work out there, Captain. We'll be heading for the closest starbase soon. But we'll be back to finish our work here, along with the Gorn, I'll wager. I think the Romulans will take a pass, though.
You got caught up there with the second mission there, Chris? Or are you still doing the second mission?
I've got to get started on them. Sent an invite to a friend to the fleet.
Okay.
Buttons today.
Change a couple things here with my skills. All right.
Good to hear from you. I've read Captain McKinnon's report. Sounds like things got a little rough on Edrin 4. Still, the diplomatic corps thinks your actions will make a difference in future talks with the Gorn. Well done. Stay safe out there. Starfleet hasn't heard from Deep Space Station K-13 in a while. It's in a tactically sensitive part of the quadrant. Nebraska's getting concerned. Get out there, find out what you can, and render us...
I have to say though, it's so nice to see all the details that they put into the sector space here.
Definitely tell they've done some major work on this stuff.
Yeah, that and the ships here. That's the thing that I like about everything that they've done here is it's easy to tell the difference in everything. You know, despite having him with full audio, he's all of a sudden not giving any audio.
Weird.
Well, so like Scavin, who you run into, had full audio stuff, and then now he doesn't have any after he joins your bridge. It's like they kind of got tired of doing audio for him or something, I don't know.
And up.
What's up?
I'm getting ready to start mission numero uno.
Woohoo!
Stay away! They're taking control! Don't come near us! They'll take you too! Ah! This station came from the station! Ah! Oh, yeah.
And here we are.
Stop where you are and turn about slowly. I need to determine if you are infected. Neuroparasites. A life form last encountered by the crew of the Enterprise at Deneva Colony. Those possessed by the creatures tend to engage in hostilities with the uninfected, the better to render them fit for infestation. Temet, and while you have not engaged in hostilities thus far, I have seen infected employ false passivity in order to lure unwary prey. A tricorder scan of your adrenaline levels should verify your status. Scans show a slightly elevated level of adrenaline, though nowhere near that of an infected life form. Thank you for your patience. One can never be too cautious where these parasites are. According to Starfleet data files, the parasites can be safely destroyed by exposure to high-intensity ultraviolet light. My attempts at reconfiguring the station's lighting thus far have been unsuccessful. I am a physician, not a habitat engineer. As a precaution, I have developed a sealant that can render a person toxic to the creatures. However, medical supplies here are limited. I have enough serum to inoculate your landing party and one other person.
Now there's a voice I wasn't expecting. I take it you heard my distress call then. Well, in case you haven't noticed, the station's been overrun by nerval parasites. The wee devils are back with vengeance. I'm afraid not. I'm in the auxiliary control room, down on the engineering deck. The place is filthy with parasites, so you'll understand if I don't go out for a wee jaunt.
I have secured a small amount of security here. It may give you another edge against the parasites.
More gear! Yay!
We may be able to gain useful knowledge by scanning one of the infected. We should consider taking some scans from the infected. The creatures continue to be resistant to tricorder scans, so it may be fascinating. I'm detecting an unusually high level of tachyons nearby. Based on these readings, it is possible that a temporal event has occurred on the station within the last 4.2 hours.
Yay! Yeah, it's kind of interesting to see all the changes that they've done here.
Oh, manual. That's what I forgot.
What's that?
I forgot a fall manual as well.
Yeah. That would have made things a little more helpful.
Blaming Timber since he's muted.
I know, right? It's his fault that we didn't bring one.
The auxiliary control station is down the hall to our right. I'm reading a single human life form within the room. The biosigns match those of Commander Scott in the Starfleet Medical Database.
Hi there. It's good to see a friendly face. Ah, there you are. I was beginning to get a bit concerned. Thought you might have been taken by those little beasties. I'll just lock the door so none of them can get in while we discuss our next course of action. Now that you're here, we some work to do. The way I see it, we need to get to main engineering and turn on the station's ultraviolet lighting. That'll sort the nasty ones out properly.
While I cannot attest to the ability of UV light to sort Deniven parasites, it will initiate a complete molecular breakdown within all parasites exposed to it.
Aye, she's a Vulcan, all right. I was trying to override the lighting controls from here. It looks like someone sabotaged several duochannel relays. We have to repair them if we're going to have any chance of saving the station. Before we go, grab yourself a kit from the crate there. It might come in handy. We'd better get a move on. The parasites aren't ones to loiter about. Aye, this is one of the broken relays, right here. That one was easy. Just a few more to go. Alright, there are several ways through the engineering section here. Keep in mind that the parasites tend to stay in dark corners. If you want to avoid them, do your best to stay in the lit areas. Remember, the parasites like the dark. We devils that they are.
Our odds of success are greatest if we remain in well-lit areas.
Straight away. That takes care of that. No trouble at all. Ah, this one just needs new faces. There we are. Good as new. This maybe
AFK for a couple minutes.
All right, no worries.
There we are.
Alrighty.
Ah, it looks like someone has overridden the command codes. You'd best get to the command center and see what you can do from there. I'll stay here, barricade the door, and keep trying to get those UV lights going.
Look, who are those soldiers? They're definitely not Starfleet.
They're dying. All of them.
Salvage what you can and send a squad to kill the Federation vermin.
We need to talk. Actually, the name's Daniels. This may be a little difficult to absorb, but recent events may make it more plausible. I'm actually from the future. I can't tell you how far, just that it's a future worth protecting. That's why I'm here now. The aliens we're fighting are called the Nakul, and they're waging a temporal Cold War with us. They're trying to change the timeline here in order to disrupt the future. Understand that I follow a temporal version of the Prime Directive, so There's only so much I can reveal to you. Trust that we're doing the right thing here. Time's a factor. We need to stop the Nakul from obtaining the parasites.
Sorry, things.
The Nakul ship that
Are we
brought
live
these
still?
invaders is
We're
now
still live,
aboard
yeah.
the USS Ptolemy.
Okay, so before I created my toon, Scott, I had to do something.
Someone must have sent
Yep.
a distress call.
I had to play the 2 new
Unfortunately,
missions.
Ptolemy is no match for the Nakul.
And
Neither is your ship.
Dude.
At least not alone. We should eliminate the
you're
parasites.
saying I should switch and play them?
Well, these two
Those crews will help you once
these
they're
two missions finish the future-proof story arc that we've been playing for months now with Time and Tide and
Oh, okay.
Sunrise, Stormbound. The consoles, I gotta give them for defensive consoles. These things are good. I don't know if anybody's played them, but the consoles that you get are a temporally shielded data core. It's a science console. That's from the first mission that they added. And it's physical damage resistance, kinetic damage resistance, EPG, and control expertise.
This is Captain Serralto of the Ptolemy. We have engaged the enemy ship, but we are outmatched.
It's not a bad science defensive console.
Please restore those ships.
The final mission gives us Trellium D plating.
Really?
Yep. Now I've got both of them at Mark 14, so I'll read off the Mark 14 stats. But Trellium D plating, 15 kinetic resistance, 15 all energy resistance, 22.5 hull cap, 15% max shield cap, and 7.5 of your weapon power goes to engine power.
Has been destroyed.
And whenever you're running something that has to do with the Delphic Expanse, such as the Battle of Procyon 5, PvEQ, you're immune to the effects of the Delphic Expanse, which, in that mission, you learn that it's a constant damage.
Yeah.
So you're immune to those effects with a lot of defensive abilities for a free console. Definitely things I would consider putting into a free build. I gotta ask Chris what he thinks about them for a budget tank build, considering there's a lot of good things here.
Yeah, sounds like they would be.
I'm not gonna spoil the missions though. Oh my god, I'm gonna let everybody know in our audience, I've already recorded both of them. They're gonna be uploaded tonight. So you'll be able to see the 2 new missions on my channel, which the 2 missions are Temporal Reckoning and Ragnarok. And they are as good as you would think. We finally figure out who the Envoy is. I'll say that.
You sent those devils back to wherever they came from.
And it's not who I thought it was.
The burst I sent, when combined with the power source.
Now that that's taken care of, time to
Yep.
make a new tune.
Yeah, I'm already on to the second one after the tutorial.
Scott here. The portal's collapsing. We're in for a right bumpy ride. Everyone's aboard. Get us clear before that portal blows. There's drones. I don't think anyone's ever seen a station do that. Perhaps not. After all, it was a temporal vortex. They may well survive. In another time. Well then, it's been quite a day, hasn't it? Neural parasites. Time traveling or
You know, it's kind of interesting to see some of the different things that's going on. I mean, they've improved some of the graphics from Treble, but still some things that need to get modified and fixed.
Yeah, there was one thing I was noticing with some of them. One thing I did notice in some of the battles, they were putting so many ships and powers activated in these new missions that it can cause a little bit of lag, at least a little bit. At one point, it spawned in, I want to say, about 40 to 50 NPC starships just for enemies, and they were popping off things, you know, multiple grav wells and their own powers and everything. So with all of that going off, it can be a little heavy.
Yeah.
Probably wanted to warn everybody.
Yep. were you here when Chris told us the fix for the tutorial not playing through?
Playing the cutscenes.
Yes. Don't skip them.
Let me get this straight. K-13, an entire space station just
I said, really, I'm
disappeared
really
into
enjoying
some type of
this.
Spatial
And
Yeah.
I've, like I said, I've only played the new missions they added that holodeck can play, because these two missions are available for your holodeck characters. Because when you're on holodeck, you contact Daniels and you can do Glornan Core. And then these two missions are part of the Future Proof.
Threatening to kill them unless the UFP withdraws.
Let's say
you to work with the negotiation
don't
team
find
to
the
try to
immersion
resolve
in
this
the TOS. You're not tempted. I don't see why not. You've still got a couple that end a storyline, and that's pretty good.
I need to speak with you in my quarters. I think it's time for that explanation.
Yeah, so
There's more to this mission than you realize,
a
Captain.
lot of things that's kind of nice here.
Something's not right. I'll explain shortly.
So, you know so we got through the tutorial here. We got everything, all that taken care of here. I think really comes down to it. I mean, I can continue playing here, but I don't want to give away everything at the very start of everything, so people can watch it through. You go play it yourself. We'll probably end up doing I'll probably end up doing some more recordings later on where I actually take care of all the recordings for all the new missions in the arc here, and I'll probably continue playing myself through. But let's put it this way. The graphics I'm seeing here, they're definitely worth doing, definitely worth playing. They've even changed the Tier 1 Enterprise looks of the ship. So they made it more like the ships are supposed to look like. So that's kind of the nice thing I'm seeing here. I like this. And it's going to be interesting to see how the other ships look like. I don't have them yet, but I will have them by the weekend. I can show
Ladies
you.
and gentlemen, he will have them.
I will have them. And we'll show them off on Saturday at our normal stream hours. Thank you all very much for joining us, though. Definitely appreciate it. And we'll see you Saturday.
See you guys.